I have tested this extensively today for hours on end on both the Xbox and the PlayStation, and I'm happy to report that pin sliders have worked for me 100% of the time through multiple matches, multiple weeks and playthroughs and closing the game to make sure it still works on both platforms in classic mode. You could probably switch to universe mode or to superstar mode, but you should always go to whatchamacallit. You should always start your game in classic, make all the changes that you want, and then switch it to superstar mode if you so choose to do so. But what you're going to want to do is go to edit shows. We're going to use Raw as an example. You want to go to match table. So it has to be one-on-one normal, or maybe 2v2, like for tag team normal. I haven't tried that. I've just tried what most people do, which is the normal one-on-one matches, okay? And this is your default blueprint. And pin sliders work for me all the time. I can mess around with the rival actions, the participants, and all this kind of stuff, and it just works. And the reason it works when you keep making tweaks is because you actually have to tweak your match if it's not a one-on-one normal match in order for it to work. So if your favorite match type is a one-on-one false count anywhere, which is my favorite, don't select that, because anything other than normal's not going to work. I'm going to be forced to pick another match type. So now when I go to edit my show, I can't do false count anywhere. I could probably do Extreme Rules, fairly similar, but I don't think you could pin your opponent wherever you want. So then I don't get to play the way I want to play. So for me, the default blueprint is one-on-one normal. I would just leave it to that. And then if you don't change it, pin sliders work. If you want to change it from normal to something else, it's going to work too, right? So to me, that's what I would do. Save, go to your other show, which I think I've already done it now. Yeah, it's one-on-one normal, but I just made that change now. So part of my show right now is kind of quote unquote screwed up. And there is still something wonky here. If you have rival reactions, see how this is a false count anywhere one-on-one championship match. But if we go to rival reaction, oh yeah, that's right, because I removed them. If there were rivalry actions in here, what would end up happening is it would get reverted back. So, but then your pin sliders still work, but then it's not a an actual championship match. Okay. So what you do here is you just follow the prompt at the bottom left. Edit match, customize the match. So if you wanted to switch it to something else, which for me you would have to because I can't stand normal, then you can switch from normal to anything else. Then you can go to false count anywhere. And yes, then you got to save it, you got to confirm and just accept it like that, and then boom, it's done. Okay? And if you still want it to be a title match, you can still do that under the edit matches here. You just go to edit match, customize the match. One-on-one, normal, false count anywhere, and then confirm. And then when you're here, you can do title match. You just push down on the right analog stick. Now it's on. Then you do no entrances, let's say. Then you select a champion, and you got to go to your champion, which is Kevin Owens, right? Like that. And now you have a one-on-one, a false count anywhere for the championship, and your pin sliders are going to work because you made a change. You see, you could technically leave it on false count anywhere and be stubborn and force it to work by simply editing the match again, edit the match, but now you're customizing the participants. You're leaving them there, but now you're going to match options. Now you're going to the referee. You could change the referee, and that seems to be working too, but that's more clicks, right? Just switching the match type is quicker than switching out a referee or something like that, okay? So that is why it's important to do that. In my opinion, to just leave it on one-on-one normal for all your matches. You could try, like I said, tag team normal. I don't know about that, okay? And then from there, enjoy the game, okay? So now we're gonna test it out for the fun of it. We're just gonna test it out. So we're gonna leave entrances on for now, but I'm gonna skip it. And the reason I'm doing that is because it's very simple. Oh, because I want to show you that Mike Rome is going to be introducing the match, and when he's in the middle of the ring, it means that it's a title match, because that could be a big deal. See? We're actually going to get a title match.
Contest is a
So your false count anywhere match, which we wanted.
The WWE
And it's for the title, right? So yes, each match, fine. You got to keep making the change. Is it annoying? Yes, but I'm also tired of playing exhibition mode. Okay? I know a lot of people are going to be like, bro, that's not 2K23. You got Ric Flair in there and fucking Big Papa Pump. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's 2K23. Okay? Well, my camera's reversed. Yeah. There's Ric Flair, the real Flair from 2K22. But I'm going to try and let him pin me now. That's the whole point. Just so that you could see that the pin sliders... Oh, he's going for the figure four already? What the hell's he doing? Is he humping my leg?
Oh, looking to cripple the leg.
Just try and pin me. Pin! You know that thing most superstars try to do after like 3 seconds?
Setting him up for the... Oh, a shin breaker. Gonna be hard to walk after that.
Okay, so he's obsessed with my legs and my feet. There we go. Watch the pin slider at the bottom. Is it moving? No, it's not moving. Right? So that's what's important to note. So we're going to quit that match. I am now going to simulate it. And I'm going to pick Kevin Owens to win. This is a one-on-one false count anywhere match with no rivalry actions. I'm going to see if I can show you now, because it's one-on-one false count anywhere. That was my default. I didn't change the match type or anything, right? So now I'm just going to skip the entrance. I'm going to select it. I'm going to pick Eddie Guerrero, just whatever. And we're going to see if we can get that bottom bar now moving, showing you what happens when you have your match type not set to normal by default, or what happens when you don't change it. Because again, if it's on normal, you don't need to change it.
I doubt it'll be pretty, but I can promise you this match will be pretty interesting. Spiked.
Oh, I was hoping he was going to try and pin me. No, don't roll out of the ring.
This is what you call high risk launching. Look out below. And that, look at it catch him off.
Okay, great. Look at the bottom pin bar. See it move?
No, he kicks out.
Did you see that? Okay, sorry, I got really excited there. And the reason for that is because in the past, sometimes there would be a glitch, whatever you want to call it, because this whole thing's glitched. And for the entire duration of your show, the pin sliders would temporarily work. But now I've shown you from one match to the next, the pin sliders working and then not working. Okay? So that's actually amazing. I'm sorry that it took 8 fucking minutes to show you that, but I didn't want to edit the video or try and speed it up too much so that I confuse people. So that is why the pin sliders didn't work there. You understand? It's because it was on one-on-one false count anywhere by default, because that was originally my match table. And midway through the show, I backed out and I decided to change it, right? Because false count anywhere is my favorite match type. But you want to edit your match to go to false count anywhere. Okay? So set your match table to one-on-one normal. And then, like I said, once you do that, you could probably play like in superstar mode, and then same thing applies. You're just playing the same superstar all the time. But you just saw now, back to back, from literally one match to the next. Pin sliders working, pin sliders not working. Okay? So yeah, hopefully I didn't lose you. Like I said, making changes to the match helps your pin sliders work. Okay? I don't know how many other people changed their match tables, so maybe that's why a lot of people are like, well, my pin sliders work. Right, all your matches are one-on-one normal. And I didn't know that, and it took me a long time to try and figure that out. And then some people were sharing some stuff with me, and it was confusing me, and I didn't know what they were talking about. And I just finished my Rise today on PS5, because I was playing on Xbox, but no offense, I prefer to play on PlayStation. And I had to go through my Rise again. And it's like, it's pretty fucking long. Plus, I had all these other games I was covering, Dead Island, a new Star Wars game, the freaking new Zelda's coming out in a few days, and I work on that on my main channel, right? So I'm trying to balance all my time, and I spent like literally, I don't want to admit this, but on and off all day testing this to make sure that it works. And man, I am so happy. I am really, really happy. I could probably go a step further because you saw how the pin sliders were not working here. Okay, they weren't working. So let's go ahead and edit that match. We're going to change the match type. Obviously, we can't do a false count anywhere. We got to move away from false count anywhere. But actually, I am kind of curious if you do that, if it's still, do you know what I mean? Like it feels like you're doing it again. Actually, that might work. Whatever. Either which way, doesn't matter. Don't watch this part of the video. Don't do it. Don't watch it. It's not worth it. So yeah, as always, if you liked the video, thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. And I'll bend it in half and twist it. And I'll have a Cactus Jack sit on you. And if you want to subscribe, great. If not, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now. Now this I'm just testing for myself because I edited the match, but I just reused the same match type. I just want to see if that works. That's an element that throughout the day I didn't bother testing. But if it doesn't work, oh, it doesn't matter. Just pick something else. It's just really that simple.
There's some power behind that punch.
Come on, just pin me already.
Stun gun.
Great.
Uh-oh.
But I am, oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, there you go. See? The bar wasn't moving. Okay, so even better. Even better. Even if you did, well, it still doesn't matter because you still have to edit the match regardless. But yeah, so if you left it as false count anywhere and you edit your match even by reselecting the same match type, it's the fact that you edited the match that you even went in there. And now you saw, well, you saw my Ric Flair match work, and then you saw this one not work, and then I made this match work. Like, holy shit. Sorry. I'm just really excited because it's a nuisance, but it works, and it just takes a few seconds each match to, okay? Anyhow, goodbye. Adios. Maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Oh my god, 12 minutes. Bye for now.